More than a third of Americans cite the economy and inflation as the most important issue facing the country. That's according to a new NBC News poll. And take a look at this. Since January, inflation's been ticking up, hitting 3.5% in March. Consumers and Wall Street now bracing for this morning's release of the latest inflation numbers. So let's bring in Christine Romans, our senior business correspondent. So we've talked about this a fair amount, Christine, the reality versus the perception. Right. Here we have, wages seem to be keeping up with inflation. People are still spending. Unemployment's still relatively low, but folks still say they don't feel good about the economy. How do you explain the chasm?
It's a huge disconnect. I mean, sentiment is really terrible about the economy, but the top line numbers show an economy that is, frankly, booming, and people are spending. They're spending. We're talking about a record travel season for the summer, right? We're looking at concerts and all these venues that are ready for record people coming in and spending a lot of money. We can see credit cards. People are still spending money. We have a record credit card debt now, and almost half of people are carrying a balance from one month to the other, and that's why these high interest rates really matter. At 20% interest rates, and they're not likely to go down in the very near term, that's a really dangerous thing for your personal finances.
Is the issue really inflation? People are grouchy because stuff costs more? And you don't have to read an economic report to figure that one out. You just got to go to the grocery store.
Yeah, and inflation is one of those words that's kind of a wonky economist word, but I keep saying affordability. People feel like things aren't affordable. Childcare, not affordable. Your house right now, not affordable. Maybe you just had your homeowner's insurance policy canceled and you're looking for a new one. Those rates are all up, too. So one thing after another, people feel like just aren't really that affordable anymore.
So the numbers are coming out later today.
Yes.
Check out your crystal ball. What do we think is going to be happening here?
Maybe they cool a little bit, but they're not going to cool enough for the Fed right away to say, we can start cutting interest rates. The economy is strong. Inflation is still too high. And that means a holding pattern for the Fed. That means if you're borrowing money for a home, for a car, on those credit cards, that borrowed money is still expensive and dangerous, so be careful out there.
But good news for savers, right?
Good news for savers.
I was laughing, Christine.
Yes.
Get that little savings account going. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.